Yo guys, welcome back to another episode of Manga Review. Today, we have episode 8. This is the 8th one we've done, which is kind of crazy. Because, it's been a while since we did the first one. It's been a few months now that we've been doing these manga reviews, so that's pretty cool. But today we're covering, over here I have them, volumes 16 and 17 of Demon Slayer. So let me show you guys better here, or like that, and then yeah, I'm kind of holding them weird, but yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm a little behind on my Demon Slayer manga reviews because I have this one to make. I've been reading a bit of Demon Slayer. I read one volume every day at school because I have a bit of free time at school, especially when we've been doing testing. I usually get finished somewhat quickly, so I have a lot of time to just read. So yeah, I have to review these two, which I'm doing right now, and then that's 16, 17, so I have to review 18, 19, and then 20 I read today, so then tomorrow I'll read 21, so I'm behind like 2 videos, I guess. So we're gonna do this one, and then 18 and 19, and then tomorrow or sometime later this week I'll do 20 and 21. So yeah, first off here though, we got volume 16, which is pretty cool. In this volume, a lot of stuff happens with this guy right here. Always forget how to pronounce his name. Oh yeah, Ubu Yashiki, I think. So, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm gonna move the light a little bit. Alright, so yeah, in this volume, a lot goes down. We continue the Hashira training arc. There was Tanjiro having to move a boulder or something for the stone Hashira, and then we get into like the stone Hashira's like backstory. But Genya, the guy who eats demons and he has like the double barrel shotgun, he's pretty cool. He was introduced as a bit of a dirtbag at the beginning, but now he's actually a pretty good character. Like at first Inosuke was not a great character to begin with, but now he's actually a great character. Like, that's how I feel a lot of the characters are in this. Like, literally all of the Hashira were D-bags when we first met them, but now most of them are good. Even the Wind Hashira, which, I mean, I'll get into later on, probably next episode, because the Wind Hashira doesn't actually become a good character until, like, what was it, volume 20 that I just read? But yeah, so we got the Stone Hashira's backstory, and then something crazy happens. Ubu Yashiki, again, I'm just gonna call him the Master. The Master and Muzan have an encounter. Like, Muzan just rolls up, and they talk. There, he rolls up on the Demon Slayer headquarters. So they just talk for a minute. They're basically just roasting each other back and forth the whole time. And then, again, I always forget to do this, but heavy spoilers here. Turns out that he was actually luring Muzan there. And, what he does is he just blows himself up, along with everything around there. Alright guys, sorry for the cut there. I had to go eat something because my mom and dad got home. So, yeah, where even was I? Oh yeah, so, I think the way you actually pronounce the Master's name is, you know what, I'm not even gonna try. I'll just continue to call him the Master. I was gonna attempt to do it right, but yeah, so anyways, he just blows himself up, like, along with his wife and kids. or like his two daughters at least. He just blows them up along with himself and the entire headquarters. And Muzan ends up getting blown up, but of course he's Muzan, the main bad guy. He doesn't die. But Lady Tamayo is back, and she shows up and like stabs him or something. And then all of the Hashira plus Tanjiro and Zenitsu and Inosuke show up, and they're all about to brawl, basically, Muzan. But then Muzan, like, transports them to the Demon Slayer, like, headquarters thing, where it's, like, I guess where the 12 Kizuki meet with Muzan. And then Shinobu and a demon called Doma end up fighting. Doma's this guy with, like, fans or something. And yeah, that's basically all that happens in volume 16. There's a lot of talking, just building stuff up. And we're towards the end here now, so I'm pretty sure it's Muzan's Castle. Is that what it's called? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, now we have volume 17 to cover. The first half of this next volume is just Shinobu duking it out with Doma. And, you know, this is this volume right here with something Sanemi. So I'm not even going to pronounce his name either, but it's Sanemi something. But yeah, he fights, or not him, but Shinobu fights Doma, and that's like basically the first half of this entire volume. And then, well, huge spoilers, R.I.P. Shinobu. Like, I was like, bruh, did that really just happen? But it did. So she gets, like, she ends up getting absorbed or something. And then, but what's her name? Shinobu's disciple shows up and ends up fighting Doma. But Zenitsu ends up having to fight an old friend. So it's, I forget his whole thing. So Zenitsu's grandpa, it's not really his grandpa, I don't think. It's just like he just calls him Gramps or whatever. He had two disciples, and that was Zenitsu and this other guy, who actually, they showed him earlier in the series during a Zenitsu flashback, which I'm pretty sure was during when they were on the mountain and Zenitsu had to fight the spider guy. I'm pretty sure when he was laying on the ground having a flashback. I'm pretty sure that's when we first saw him. But yeah, his friend ends up becoming a demon, and, well, one of the members of the 12 Kizuki. And Zenitsu has to fight him, and then Zenitsu creates his own technique of the, lightning breathing or thunder breathing. So he ends up defeating him. And then also in the volume, we do see Urokodaki, and he's with Nezuko. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You get to see Urokodaki again. I hope he shows up, like, at the end of the series or something. And then Tanjiro and Giyu versus Akaza. Now, this is the highlight of the next, like, 2 volumes. Because, of course, last time we saw Akaza, whatever. He killed Rengoku, and that was during the Mugen Train arc. So yeah. Of course, we all know how that fight ended, what happened there, but he's back. And this time, they fight. I don't remember if it's in this volume that we see the conclusion of the fight. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the next... I'm pretty sure it's the next volume that we see the conclusion of that fight. Or it might be in this volume. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the next volume, I think. I'm not sure, but, I mean, if not, I guess I won't go over the conclusion of the fight just yet, because I can't remember if it's at the end of this volume or the next volume, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't read the next volume. But yeah. But then we get some like weird flashback where Tanjiro's dad like fights a bear, which was pretty cool. And yeah, between well, we get like basically almost all the main characters fighting 12 Kizuki. So that's basically all that happens in this volume. Is Tanjiro and Giyu versus Akaza, and then Zenitsu versus his friend, old friend, and then or slash rival really, and then Shinobu, I forget her disciple's name, but her versus Doma. So yeah, that's basically all for that. And then we'll go over what happens next in next episode of Manga Review. Yeah, but Demon Slayer's almost over, and it's getting pretty hype here towards the end. So I'm excited to see what happens at the end. But as for this, that's about it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. There's going to be a lot more manga-related stuff on this channel. I mean, we're definitely going to do anime review still. And with anime review, it's pretty crazy because we're ending Season 2 here soon. So yeah, we'll be headed into Season 3 probably before summer. Or maybe like at the beginning of summer, which will be cool. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.